It's the Week 9 review, preview, Monday morning, rain, no game. If you're playing today, hey. Basically, if you played this weekend and you won the first game, congratulations. You then won the second game because nobody split. Sweeps all over the place, like Mr. Miyagi was teaching Daniel's son in Karate Kid. I believe that was number 3, because the first one was when he was a little kid. The second one when they went to Nagasaki or Hiroshima. Yeah, it was 3. They're gonna learn how to sweep. Let's get into some quick scores. Friday night, under the lights, at Torpy, SWAT takes care of Decepticons 20-5, then takes care of them 14-3. Then SWAT comes up, same time, same place, but it wasn't the same time, but it was still the same place, against Channel 4, and a much-needed game for Channel 4 to win. Unfortunately, they did not win, and they didn't win the second game, because like I said, everybody did sweep this weekend. 13-7, second game, 17-12. The only glimmer of light here is you can say that they weren't blowouts, which is good, and the fact that Channel 4 kind of stayed in the game is an emotional win, I guess. SWAT taking care of business over the weekend. 4 games, 4 wins. No side versus Decepticons. No side sweeps, 9-5. Then they sweep 13-8. Now, moral victory for Decepticons. It was not a blowout. Their defense held them no side to 22 runs. Their offense still needs to get the job done. But again, 2 very close games. So while they lose the game, they have to feel good about the losses in their situation, where basically their season is over, but this is where you can have room for improvement for the next year and keep the momentum kind of going. Again, losing a close game is okay when you're supposed to be getting blown out in games. And again, this should tell people who are playing Decepticons, it's not just an easy win. They are going to come out and play. No side, in 2 pivotal games they need to win. They took care of business. A win's a win. I don't care how you get it done. Wild versus Wolfpack, and again, where I thought they were going to split, and I was sorely mistaken here. 16-6, and then just a 38-8 game here at Torpy. Quick shout out to Andre Harris. I believe he made his Major League James debut. I think he hit like 5 home runs. Total beast. Quick at third. I was in awe. Good hitting. Awesome job. What do we got? Shaw's versus G-Men. Shaw's putting up blackjack twice, 21-9 and 21-1. I think they only put 9 guys again at Quailbrook against a gentleman's club team, which is basically, we'll get into the next video, season's probably over at this point. Hitmen versus Legends in a game where Legends needed to win a game, but they didn't because they lost the first game and everybody swept, so they lost the second game against the Hitmen team that only had 9 guys again, but still got the job done in a 15-13 game, and then a very not close game, 26-2 game. Bring it to Torpy at 3 o'clock. Your game of the week, Wild versus Aftermath, the battle of the good jerseys in the league. These games shaped up to be everything I thought they would be. Now, Wild, as I told you in the last video, they had to play at 12 o'clock. Most of the guys played tournaments on Saturday. Some of the guys played Sunday morning. So some of these guys are coming off of 8 games. Now, the first game, fatigue was not really that big of an issue. Second game, we'll get into that one. First game, barn burner. I mean, they put up 2, we put up 6. They put up 3, we put up 5. They put up nothing, we put up 5. They put up 8, we put up nothing. Yada, 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 yada. Come down to the 7th inning, top of the 7th inning. We're holding 2 runs. First batter out, second batter out. Next batter base hit, next batter walk. Jose gets up, hits a 3-run shot. They're up by 2. Next batter gets out. We're down 2. Travis gets up. Now, he can't hit any home runs. We couldn't hit a home run after like the 3rd inning, so we used them all. Travis hits a liner into the gap, legs out a triple. Next batter, I believe, was Vic. Base hit scores Trav. Error in the outfield. Vic goes to 2. Animosity on the outfielders. They're yelling at each other. You can kind of feel it unwinding a little bit here. Next batter was Stats. Rips the ball down the line. Vic goes to 3rd. He stays at 2nd. Cruz gets up. Cruz gets a base hit off Andrew's glove at 3rd. Scores the runner. Stats goes to 2nd. Cruz goes to first base. Bobby gets up, hits an absolute scorcher past the shortstop and 3rd baseman. Stats runs from 2nd base. Walk off, 22-23 game. Great game. Now, in these epic battles in JM's history, you will notice that whoever wins game 1 kind of carries the emotion in game 2, and we kind of did that. And again, Wild, a little bit of running on fumes at that point. I mean, cramping up like LeBron a little bit. Andre left. I mean, but give it to these guys. They literally played, most of them played 6 games that day in the heat. Thank God our games were not as bad as it was at the 12 o'clock game. That being said, we still came out. This game wasn't like kind of a back and forth match. It was more of a, we kind of took, they took an early lead, and then we kind of went on top, and we had one inning where I think we scored like 7 or 8 runs, and then we scored 6 runs the next game. Kind of took him out of it. So a very well played game. I would say 2 of the best pitching matchups I've seen. Lordy, I mean, that ball goes around the batter's visual, and then it kind of comes in and it just hits the mat. And then when there's a lot of dust on the plate, you have the little imprint of the ball, but his, it looks like a smiley face because he's like laughing at you. He had me, he was so far in my head, he was playing me like a video game on the second game. So shout out to Lordy. Shout out to Andrew, who was just an all-star at the plate. Boner was just roping balls to right field. Jose, home runs when he needs to get them. I mean, the whole team can hit. They're very, very good hitters. Like I said, it's a tournament team. I mean, that's what they're going to do. So very well played games. I mean, we will see them. Let's come in the next video. We'll see them same place on Sunday morning for Father's Day. But all around, really good games. Stay tuned for the next 2 videos. No, off.